In the EU, you are free to live and work in any country you choose, study abroad, or sell and buy safe products on and offline. This is all thanks to the European single market, which is 30 years old. The foundations of the single market were laid in the 1980s, and in 1993 it became a reality. By then, Europe had almost completely harmonized standards on a whole host of goods.
Im neuen Jahr soll für unsere Bürger zum ersten Mal wirklich sichtbar und erfahrbar werden, dass sie in einer echten Gemeinschaft leben. In einer Gemeinschaft ohne Grenzposten und ohne Zollhäuschen.
Until 2006, services such as postal systems and transport still faced barriers. The European Parliament adopted numerous directives to make them more easily available across the EU. But the 2008 economic and financial crisis put the achievements of the single market at risk. In 2010, Parliament called for new momentum by focusing on protecting consumers and improving the market access of small businesses.
With the Single Market Project is a project for everyone, for citizens, for consumers, for small enterprise, for large enterprise as well. Now what we need to do is to really make it speak to those people.
2012 saw further moves to develop the single market. Members of Parliament called for a better, more easily accessible digital economy that wouldn't discriminate against any customer or business. Part of that was abolishing roaming charges within the EU from June 2017. In 2022, MEPs gave their green light to the new Digital Markets and Digital Services Acts, an unprecedented set of rules to make the sector fair and competitive.
For a business user, the competition will work better. For the consumer who buy goods, they can feel more safe when they're buying goods.
The Digital Markets Act will introduce a new era of tech legislation, and in the future it will be the big tech companies that will have to prove to authorities that they abide by the law.
The single market is playing an increasingly important role in reaching the EU's climate goals. In 2022, MEPs backed a common charger for small electronic devices and are pushing for a right to repair goods, moves that will increase products' lifespans and reduce e-waste. The war in Ukraine and the COVID pandemic show that the single market can be a powerful tool in times of crisis. Parliament has welcomed proposals for an emergency instrument to make it more flexible and resilient.
As we are in times of crisis, today we also took a look at the single market always evolving through crises. How cooperation in the single market is the core and also the engine of European integration.
With the boom in internet shopping, in 2023 Parliament is pushing for stricter rules to increase the safety of products sold both on and offline.
If the product that you bought is recalled, you will be informed by email. If something goes wrong, you will have options. For instance, you want your product to be replaced, or you want to have the product repaired, or you want your money back. So you, as a consumer, will have a choice.
3 decades after its birth, the single market continues to evolve for the benefit of 31 countries and 450 million consumers. The European Parliament is shaping the path for safe, diverse and fair conditions on and offline.